Sí, sí, un, dos, tres, probando.
La jefa, 1, 2, 3, probando. 1, 2, 3, probando. Concho, si yo pudiera irme para que Ale, porque Ale tiene que estar allá.
Peligroso. Peligroso. Coca-Cola. Peligroso. Coca-Cola. ¿Cómo aquí se llama? ¿Tú vives aquí? Entonces, ¿tú sabes a dónde? Yo sé, tú te quedas aquí todo el tiempo. Ven acá, vea. Tú estás bien, cógelo suave. Tú vas a estar bien. Todo va a estar bien. Todo va a estar bien. De tomar agua. Agua, 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 agua. Del agua. What's it down right now? We haven't done playing. Serve me, serve me. Serve me, my queen. My queen, lady, serve me. I must eat today. The Knicks will lose if you don't serve me. Allá, de que en un campo, en una loma, ¿no? Hmm? What? All right. 2-9. Okay. ¿Tú crees? ¿Tú crees que tú te vas a ir sola, eh? She gotta go pick up her man. Walking. Caminando. Oh, yeah. He had a couple of those. Yep, he had a couple of those. So the difference in this last Spurs game was definitely that Williams was more involved. I got to tell you that right now. I saw more buckets from Williams. They were overall team. They were working together more. They were gelling. They weren't just like, leaving it all only to Shea, which is what was happening on game one. It was like Shea was dominating more of the ball. This time, people were more involved. They were like, yo, pass it to me. Obviously, Chet Holmgren and Wemby were going at it the whole entire time. So that kept Wemby a little bit busy. And then you have, Chet, you have Williams and Dort freed up, getting freed up. And then you have everybody double teaming Shea. So obviously, like everybody was making buckets, So I think that this game right here was their what everybody expected, their adjustment, that they were gonna go back and watch the film and be like, yo, you know what? Yeah, we gotta be more involved, right? Right. He was definitely one of those guys in the first game who was involved. I'm looking for that dunk, that dunk from this dude right here. That was crazy. Buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't expect that right there. Yeah, he was doing his thing. This is one thing though. You can't deny Wemby was doing his thing. He was blocking, shooting, everything. He maybe was a little bit less aggressive, which is what we expect in this game, 7-game streak. You know what I'm saying? This 7 games. These guys are gonna have their days. So, who's gonna step up when Wemby's not doing 100 right now? We got Vassell. You know what I'm saying? We got, their point guard situation is gonna put a hurting on the Spurs. I'm interested to see who's gonna be the next man up in the point guard position, or is Fox gonna be ready to come back? You know what I'm saying? So that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yo, I think that ahí en la mesa, no, ahí en la mesa de aquí atrás, allí, yeah. Wemby gonna be doing his thing next game for sure. They're gonna now. What's gonna happen, right? They're gonna go back. Spurs are gonna watch, bow, adjust, come back. So it's gonna be a game of adjustments. They got the best coaching on both sides, So, and these guys, that's the best thing about these young cats. They're both young teams. They're easily coached. Their brains are absorbent, so they're like taking in all this information. So you know what I'm saying. So realistically, this is like one of the best series that we probably seen in major years, So, obviously, let's see what happens, Mami, yo te puse el agua para allá. Tú no ves que estoy aquí haciendo algo. Tú no estás viendo que yo estoy en vivo, eh. Damn. So, yeah, guys. Yo, they keep leaving him open. They got to do an answer for him. They got to have an answer for this guy. Like, I can't believe this guy consistently is coming off the bench and sparking up all these threes, yo. Like for real, like, yo, you by game 2, you should have adjusted that because he was hot in game 1. You know what I'm saying? Doing that all the time. And in game 2, you got to stop that from this guy. And, you know, he might be the dagger at the end of the game, just like Ray Allen was the dagger in that Miami Heat series too with the Spurs. So you got to be careful for these, you know, secret players who are going to step up in times like this when it comes to the Spurs. Y'all motherfuckers better get y'all fucking act together and watch out for Caruso. 2 games in a row, he had fucking, you know, superior games. You know what I'm saying? And he's cocky as hell. Y'all seen that part where he was like pushing the camera and shit? He's got an attitude. Yo, Vassell's on point, man. Buckets. I'm telling you, this guy, he turned it up. He figured it out. He got the secret. Can't fuck with Champagne. Champagne's good. Allá para tu habitación, anda bien. La habitación tuya al final. Nothing. Johnson, that GOAT. Yeah. Yo, that's all you hear the whole night, Vassell. They were always trailing. Always trailing. Yo. Your boy, this kid is insane. He's talking trash about his own players right now. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's saying his shit wasn't, like, the best. He still let Wemby score a couple. Like, yo, Hartenstein's got to go up against Wemby for these next 7 games. Yeah, come on. Hartenstein's defending him, obviously, in the center position. And then you got freaking Chet, you know, when Hartenstein's not available, defending Wemby. But at the end of the day, the majority of the minutes are going to, you know, Hartenstein. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that was a little bit jab. You know, sounded like, yo, some shade thrown over there, his, you know, teammate. But, hey, that's how it is in these leagues nowadays. These young bucks is just no loyalty. You know, they one day they cool with you, and if you fuck up, they're quick to tell you, yo, that was trash, bro. So, it is what it is, y'all. You know what? Tonight we're going to watch the Knicks take on the Spurs. I mean, sorry. That's going to be, what do you think? That's going to happen? Nah, the Knicks is taking over the Cavs tonight. I think, you know, tonight the Cavs are going to bring it. You know, a lot of people talked a lot of shit about Harden. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Cavs are going to bring it tonight. Let's see regarding the Cavs. Ahí hay agua en un vaso, búscalo. Allí. Gracias. Tranquila que tú te vas a quedar aquí hoy. Whoa. Shamet. Yo, Shamet was on point, bro. For real. Even Jalen Brunson had no answer. That was a parlay, baby. Place your bets, baby. Place your bets. Look at this. All day. Buckets. Yo, for real. Like, that comeback was insane. I'm interested to see what's going to happen tonight, y'all. Definitely tune in. This is your boy, The Riz. We're opening up the channel. This is brand new, right? This is brand new. You know what I'm saying? Comment, like, let me know what you guys think of this video. We're going to be improving the live streams. We're going to get better. We're going to, you know, do more shit. You know, I'm just testing out my system right now, making sure it sounds good. Everything works. But, yeah, man, you know, I'll be watching basketball. I'll be out there. So definitely catch me on the next live.